This is a typical problem to solve by linear functions. We have an offer from two different phone companies. Company A offers a fixed rate of 15 euros a month plus 5 cents per minute in our calls. Company B offers a fixed rate of 27 euros a month plus 3 cents per minute in our calls. Our tasks will be: A. Set up a function for each company that gives the money we pay depending on the minutes we talk. B. Build two tables of values for each function. C. Grab both functions on the same grid so you can compare them. And D. Make a decision on which company is more convenient depending on the minutes you use the phone. Okay, so here I have a summary of the information about this problem. Okay, Company A charges 15 euros a month plus 5 cents per minute that we use the phone. And Company B charges 27 euros a month plus 3 cents per minute that we use the phone. So first of all, we are going to set up the functions that give us the money we pay depending on the number of minutes we talk. And there is a different function for each of the two companies. One function for Company A and one function for Company B. And first of all, we are going to give a meaning to the variables x and y that we usually have in equations. Okay? So the variable x will be the independent variable, will be the number of minutes that we use the phone on both companies, either Company A or Company B. And the variable y will be the dependent variable, that is the money we are going to pay per month, counting the fixed rate and the fixed fee plus the money we pay for the talking, for the number of minutes we talk. Okay, so x, the number of minutes we talk, the independent variable, and y is the dependent variable, the money we pay. Okay, y depends on x. And now for the first company, y, which is the number of the money we pay, y, the money we pay will be, counting the minutes, 5 cents per minute. If we call x the number of minutes, x is the number of minutes, it will be 5 cents per minute, that is 0.05, 5 cents per minute. So 5 cents, 0.05 times the number of minutes. We said that x is going to be the number of minutes we talk, plus 15 euros, which is something that we have to pay no matter what, even if we don't use the phone at all. Even if we don't talk any minute, we have to pay this fixed rate of 15 euros. So this would be the function, the linear function for Company A. Okay, let's put it here. That's it. And how do we find the function for Company B? Very similarly. In a similar way, for Company B we have the same. The money we pay will be the number of minutes times 3 cents, so 0.03 cents. I put 0.03 because it's cents, it's not euros, times the number of minutes. I can put a multiplication sign with a point or nothing. Okay, this means multiplication, 0.03 times x, x is the number of minutes again, plus the fixed rate, 27 euros per month, plus 27 euros that we have to pay no matter what, even if we don't talk. That's why this number is not multiplied by x. Only this is multiplied by x, because this is the money we pay per minute, and x is the number of minutes. The same as before. So we move the equation up there. And now that we have both equations, we are going to make tables. We have both functions. We have the equations showing the function, the algebraic form of the functions, and we are going to give some values to the independent variable and obtain some values for the dependent variable. And we are going to do that for company A and for company B. Okay? And that is going to be our table of values. Okay, so for company A we have x and y, and for the x we are going to choose some random values. Well, not completely random. I'm going to start with 0 and then 100, 200, 300. This, remember, x is the number of minutes, so 0 minutes, 100 minutes, 200 minutes, 300 minutes, 400 minutes, 500 minutes, 600 minutes, 7. I'm running out of space here, so let's rearrange this. Okay, that's better because I want to get up to 800 minutes. Okay? And now we are going to calculate the values, the set of values for the y. How do we do that? Very simple. We replace the value for the x in the equation. So let's start with 0. 0 minutes. If we talk 0 minutes, let's take this 0. This is a value of x. So let's replace it by x. 0 times 0.05 is 0. So I get 15. So for 0, I get 15. Okay? For 100, let's replace it here. 0.05 times 100 is 5. Plus 15 is 20. Remember that these numbers I'm getting here are the values of the y, and those are euros. Okay? Euros. And this is minutes. Remember, euros and minutes. For 200, replace 200 is x, 200 times 0.05 plus 15. You can go on and do the calculations with, you can use your calculator if you want those. These calculations are very simple because it's just 200 multiplied by 0.05. Okay, and that would be 10 plus 15, 25. And so on. 300, replacing the x, multiplied by 0.05, that's 15, plus 15 is 30. Do the same with 400, 400 multiplied by 0.05, that is 20, plus 15, that's 35, and so on and so forth. 500, replace it in the x, 500 times 0.05, that is 25, plus 15 is 40, and if you go on doing that, if you want, you can stop the video here and do the rest of them, and now I'll give you the answers and check if you have it right. Okay, have you done it? For 600 you get 40, 45, For 700 you get 50. For 800 you get 55. Okay, so these are the values of the Y. This is the money you pay. So if you don't talk any minutes, if you don't talk at all with the first company, you pay 15 euros. That's the fixed rate. If you talk, if you use the phone for 100 minutes, you pay 20 euros. For 200 minutes, 25 euros. For 300 minutes, 30 euros, and so on. Okay? And now we are gonna do the same with company B. So let's do the same for X and for Y. Remember that X is the number of minutes, minutes, and Y is the money we pay. Okay, we are gonna give X is the independent variable. We can give X any value we want. That's why it's independent. So let's do it with the same set of values as here: 0, 100, 200, 300, 500. Sorry, 400, 500, 600, 700, and 800. Okay, and let's do the same calculations. So for 0, replace it here. 0 times 3 cents is 0, so we pay 27. 27. Here for 100, 100 times 0.03, it would be 3, so plus 27, it would be 30. For 200, 200 times 0.03, it would be 6, plus 27, it would be 33. For 300, it would be 9, plus 27, it would be 36. Do you get the gist of it? So if you know how to do it, you can stop the video here, calculate the other values. Remember, replace the number by the X, multiply by 0.03 and add 27. Okay? Stop the video here, do these calculations, do all these calculations, and now I'll give you the results. I'll give you the answers. Okay. So for 400 is 39, for 500 it would be 42, for 600 it would be 45, for 700 it would be 48, and for 800 it would be 41. Okay, so this is the set of values we get by replacing the numbers in the function for company B. Okay, and now we are gonna graph these two functions, these two tables. We are gonna graph them in the same reference frame, and we will see very simply what the conclusion is about this. Okay, and now we are gonna graph these two tables from each one of the linear functions on the same graph, and by looking at the graphs we will decide which company is better, which company is cheaper, depending on the number of minutes we use the phone. Okay, so let's do here a graph. We are gonna draw a frame that is gonna be the X, that's gonna be the horizontal axis, which is the minutes, the number of minutes for each company. These are the minutes, and here we are gonna draw a vertical line which is gonna be the euros we pay, the money. Okay, first we have to decide the scale. for instance, the minutes go from 0 to 800 in both tables. For company A and for company B, they go from 0 to 800 and from 0 to 800. So 0 is gonna be here always, and 800 would be around here, so I'm gonna make 100 minutes for each five squares. I'm gonna decide that 5 of my squares are 100 minutes, so that's 100. This is 200, this is 300, this is 400, this is 500, this is 600, this is 700, and this is 800. Okay, to make the most of the graph we have to decide the scale, and that is a matter of checking what is the lowest and the highest value on each company. In this case, for the minutes is the same, and for the money we pay, it goes from well, we can start in 0, though the lowest number is 15, but we are gonna start in 0 anyway, and the highest number is 55. So 55 is the highest. Here is 51, but this is higher, so we are gonna get to 55. So let's see how many squares we can. The 0 will be here, and we can make it, let's see, if I take 4 squares for 10 euros, it would be 10, 20, and that maybe I'm gonna make three squares, because with that it might get too far, so too far upwards. So let's make 3 squares, 10 euros. So that is 10 euros. 3 squares, 10 euros. That is 20. That is 30. 3. That is 40. That is 50. And that would be 60. So that would be enough. Okay, 60. And now I start graphing company A. Company A would be, I start with 0, 0, 15, 0, 15. So for 0, 15, 15 would be here between 10 and 20. Okay, so here. 100, 20 euros. For 100 minutes, 20 euros. So that would be here. For 120. For 200, it would be 25. For 200, it would be 25. So 25 would be here. In the middle, between 30 and 20, that would be 25. For 300 would be 30. For 300, it would go up to 30 here. For 400, it would be 435. 400, it would be 35. It would be here. 35 is in the middle between 30 and 40. For 500, it would be 40. For 500, it would be 40. So it's here. For 600, it would be 45. For 600, it would be 45. So 45 is around here, For 700, it would be 50. Okay, for 700, it would be 50. So 50 is here. And for 800, it would be 55. So for 800, it would be 55 here in the middle between 50 and 60. That is 65. And now I'm gonna connect the dots with a line. Okay, so let's connect the dots, and that is the line for company A. Okay, I'm gonna draw with red color the line for company A, and now I'm gonna graph the line for company B. So I start again. For 0 would be 27, 27 it would be over 25, a little bit closer to 30 than to 20. So it would be more or less here, approximately, okay? For 100 it would be 30, for 100 it would be 30 here, 30. For 200, for 200 it would be 33. For 200, 33 is a little bit over 30 there. For 300 it would be 36. For 300, 36. So 36 is a little bit over 35. 35 would be in the middle, 36 a little bit over. For 400, 439. For 400 it would be 39. 39 it would be almost 40. Here is 40, 39 is a little bit below. Okay, so it would be that. For 500 is 42. For 500 is 42. That's 40. 42 is a little bit over. A little bit over 40. For 600, 600 is 45. So 600 is 45 is exactly in the middle between 40 and 50. So this coincides with the point we had from the other company, from the red line. With for 700 we have 48. For 748, 48 this is 50. So 48 is a little bit below 50. It would be there. And for 800 is 51. For 800 is 51, so it's a little bit over 50. This is 50, 51 is a little bit over. And now we are gonna connect those dots to draw the line. So let's see. I'm gonna use a different color to distinguish the lines for both companies. So that's the line for company B. Okay, and what can we see here? We can see that in this point they cross. For 600 minutes we pay 55 euros either in company A or company B. So if we talk 600 minutes, it doesn't matter which company we choose, we pay the same. We pay 55 euros a month. But if we talk less than 600 minutes, we pay more in company B and we pay less in company A. But if we talk more than 600 minutes, then we pay more in company A and less in company B. So our conclusion is here. If we think we are gonna talk less than 600 minutes, it would be better company A. But if we think we are gonna talk more than 600 minutes, then it would be better company B, because it's cheaper. So company A is cheaper if we talk less than 600 minutes a month, and company B is cheaper if we talk more than 600 minutes a month. Okay?